Hey, good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? Man, it has been a long time since I've done one of these. Um, I'll give everybody a chance to show up. Man, I'm excited to be here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to mute my sound real quick. There we go. So we do have somebody watching. Well, thank you for joining us. Let me know who you are in the comments. Um, Man, it has been so long, I hardly even know what to start. A lot has happened since I've done my last live. As you can see, I've moved to a new house. I have my office in the back that I'm currently renovating. But today, I wanted to talk to you guys about a marketing platform and specifically what you can do to get one started. Okay, so let me ask you guys something. What do you think is a marketing platform? Let me hear your ideas. Give you guys just a minute to respond. I don't have a whole lot of time this morning, so this will be a quick live. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think is a marketing platform? Is it something that can be used easily? Is it something that can be used by anybody? Does it cost anything to set one up? I want to hear from you guys. I hope that you guys have got a cup of coffee because I do. Um, It is great to be live again. I've missed this. I've missed talking to you guys. I'm going to share this real quick to Facebook. I hope you guys don't mind. Stay tuned for just a minute. Yeah, sure. We can post this to my feed. Why not? And we'll share it one more time to my actual page. Let's see. Share to page you manage. And we're going to change the page real quick to mine and post. So, this particular series that I started, which I did create a playlist, is called Marketing Platform. I'm an IT professional, it's what I've done most of my life. I started fixing computers at the age of 7 when I fixed my mother's, and I've been doing it ever since. But now, as a web designer, there are things that I have to learn in order to keep going. So the textbook definition, or at least I say textbook, by Indeed.com, their definition, a marketing platform is a tool that links marketers and consumers and builds awareness, engagement, and community. So, I mean, from every ad that you see to every commercial you might watch on TV. All of those are some form of a marketing platform. Now, having said that, where do you get your information from? Um, do you get it from Facebook? Do you get it from Google? Do you get it from Instagram, TikTok? Pick a platform. Where do you get your information from? There's a lot of it out there. You have to weed out what's real and what's not. But where do you get yours from? Me personally, I get mine from just simply observing. I get mine from Facebook ads, from trends, from TikTok, Instagram, my friends and family. I get information from anywhere I can soak it up. Okay. So if the point of a marketing platform, if the first goal of a marketing platform is to build a relationship between companies and consumers, then what are you doing to build your brand? Okay. So, case in point, last night, my son, my oldest, who I'm sure you guys have seen several times, unexpectedly started his own business. he was doing a school project for his social studies class, specifically on economics, supply and demand, goods and services, stuff like that. My business, Macmillan Professionals, is more about service than a good. Okay. Now, having said that, yes, I'm going to insert my own plug and tell you that I have my own merchandise coming, but the whole idea behind Macmillan Professionals is based on services. Me coming to you guys to either fix a computer, fix your website, update your website, keep your, build you a website if you don't have one already. My son's company focuses on a specific product, specifically hoodies. And thinking about a marketing platform and what he can do to market his brand and really make this succeed, I started thinking about all the different platforms that he could use to share with you guys, to share with what will become his own audience. Now, granted, yes, he is still a child. So, other adults, myself, my wife included, will be taking care of all the legal stuff while he'll be taking care of the actual production. But all of a sudden, what started as a school project has now taken on a life of its own. So last night, trying to secure his brand his way, I went out to every platform I could get him into where I could still make sure that he stays a child. And for those of you that are parents, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I signed him up with a Facebook page. I signed him up with an Instagram account. I signed him up with his own YouTube channel. And I signed him up for an email that ties all of those together. So I used to think that if you didn't have a website, you weren't going to get very far. However, that's no longer the case. A good website is a necessity, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to sink or swim if you don't have a website anymore like it was 10 years ago. So I actually have a meeting this afternoon at 1 o'clock with a potential customer to sign them up with a marketing platform that they can take and redistribute out to his clients, of which I'm pretty excited about. Um, pardon the mess. That's some. Let's go ahead and raise that back up. Um, sorry, my brain is trying to process so much information at one time. So, the first part of our series on marketing platforms is to help you guys get an understanding of what a marketing platform is. What are your ideas? What platforms do you use? If you tell me that billboards and newspapers don't work, drive down I 45 in Texas and I can prove you wrong. Drive down Highway 6 and I can prove you wrong. Not to say that it may not work for your specific business. What I say is when you drive down the road, you're looking at all those billboards, reading stuff, trying to keep yourself entertained. So, marketing on that platform does still work. Newspapers still work. It's how I came in touch with a company that I was recently working with. So, if the whole point of a marketing platform is to connect your business with your customers, what are you doing then? What platforms are you using? If you're not using one, please send me a message because we're more than able to help you at Macmillan Professionals. We have a platform, we have one that we can set up specifically for your brand and let you market it. We can even take care of the marketing for you. But if you don't have some platform where you can relate and build relationships with your customers, how do you expect to keep your customers? Example, right now, if you were to call me and say, I'm having trouble with my computer, I need you to come take a look at it. What is it going to take? I'm going to tell you that I can come take a look and it will be $60 an hour. Okay. Now, the price is not the issue. And depending on who my customer is, I can almost guarantee you that I could tell them that it was $100 an hour and they're not going to care. Here's why: the price doesn't necessarily matter. I'm not saying it doesn't play a part, but your marketing platform, how people found you in the first place, and are you up to date? Is your information up to date? That is what's going to make the difference between you're too expensive or go ahead and come and fix whatever is wrong. There is another component to that, though, that I don't think very many people see as a marketing platform yet. And when I say that this is a platform, those of you that are in this industry will know exactly what I mean. But it is customer service. Customer service has got to be one of the best untouched marketing platforms that I know of. And I say that in the sense that I am in the business of customer service. If my customer service, if I walk into somebody's house or somebody's business and I'm a jerk and I'm rude and I take advantage and this, that, and the other, and a million different reasons that will turn you away from using my business in the future, can very much lead to losing money. So when I tell you that I charge $60 an hour to come fix whatever computer issue you're having, first and foremost, you'll agree to the price, okay? Because that's what I charge. But what keeps me coming back to help you and you calling back me saying, I need your help again, is my interaction between myself and you as the customer when I'm working on that problem. So I have a customer, for namesake and to keep her identity private, I'm going to call her Samantha. Samantha is an older lady. She is a member of my church. So is her husband. They call me on a regular basis to come fix whatever IT issue that they're having. The last time I helped Samantha and her husband, we had a conversation just like I'm talking with y'all now about my prices. And the last comment that she made to me simply said, I don't mind paying your price because you treat me with kindness and you educate me and you respect who I am as a person while fixing my problem. And you're willing to take the time, pardon that noise, it was a truck driving down my street. You're willing to take the time to educate me to see what is going on. That speaks volumes to me in terms of customer service. If you're telling me that you don't mind paying me $60 an hour to fix whatever problem you've got going on because of how I treat you, why can that not be used as a marketing platform? I've said this before in other lives, and I hope that you guys will take this to heart. I follow a man who, in an interview, said that his business was not making him any money. That no matter what he did, no matter how much he spent on advertising, he wasn't making nearly the amount of money that he should have doing what he was doing. When he changed his focus and focused his business on helping others as opposed to making money, his business turned around drastically and he became the man that we all know today. That man was Tony Robbins. And that blew me away. Not simply because I'm going to treat you any different. I will treat you with integrity and respect, just like it says on my website. What blew me away by that is that businesses don't understand that. I would think that that would be a huge epiphany to companies to put their customers first, because first and foremost, those companies wouldn't even exist without their customers. So why would you change your attitude for your customers to just be another number on a sales call? I had the opportunity recently to see the inner workings of telemarketing. And while I respect the industry that somebody has to do this, your entire marketing platform is picking up the phone, calling somebody you don't know, and trying to sell them on something that they already have and whether or not they want to renew it. Your marketing platform, I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this. Your marketing platform at that point, in my opinion, now please keep in mind, this is all my opinion, okay? In my opinion, is simply talking to somebody on the phone. That's it. You're not advertising, you don't have a budget for marketing, you don't have anything that builds a relationship between a company and its customers besides that phone call. So if that's the case, why not make it the best phone call that you can possibly do? Now, I saw this industry and I got a really great look at it for 2 weeks. There was a script that every person had to follow. There were rebuttals that they had to follow given the certain circumstance. A few times it worked quite well, but this company does have a website. You can do the same thing on their website that the telemarketers could do on the phone. So why not use your website as your marketing platform? I told you guys that I set my son up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. The company has got a Gmail account. There are a few things that have to be ironed out, details, legit business details that have to be ironed out. But their platforms, for now, are managed by me because that's what my company does. Macmillan Macmillan Professionals takes every platform, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Google. We take all those pieces and we put them together into one website so that when you update your website, it updates those platforms so that you don't have to go to each individual spot. Knowing that the trend was Instagram and YouTube for the biggest ones, I purposely set them up to succeed. I don't want these kids to fail. But at the same time, you've got to be able to manage your platform and you've got to be able to keep up with your platform. Read trends, what's working, what doesn't. If there's something you want to try, use your platform to try it and it will either work or it won't. There's nothing wrong with using your platform to try and experiment. This will not be the last video in this series. We're down to the last 10 minutes that I'm going to do for today. I purposely only made this particular live to be 30 minutes. Part of that is because I understand y'all's attention. Okay. The next video that we do on this, and I don't know if it will be same time, same channel, or if maybe we need to bring it to a different time. But what I do know is that my platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, um, my own website, mcmillanpros.com, I keep up with those. I manage those. I'm working on moving into a system right now that will bring all of those components into one because it'll make it more efficient to manage everything if I only have to go to one place. This is a product, this is a service that we offer at Macmillan Professionals. So if I can't make it work for my own company, how can I expect you guys to trust my company to do the same thing? I've done a lot of learning. Marketing platform is only one subject that I'm currently learning out of five, six. I'll do another series on geofencing. That was a whole nother world I wasn't ready to come across. But it's a good idea in theory. I don't think it should be the only thing you focus on. In looking over, excuse me, hold for just 1 second. I'm just going to mute my microphone. Give me just 1 minute. My apologies. I don't know what that was, but that didn't sound good. Um, in learning about marketing platforms, I challenge y'all to look up what a marketing platform is and then decide which one you want to use. I have a customer right now that wants to do all these things but isn't willing to spend any money to do it. I'm trying to convince him that if you don't spend money, these platforms don't work to a degree. There are a lot of platforms you can do for free. If you're willing to take the time to use these marketing platforms and the tools available to you, there are a lot of things you can do for free. Don't get me wrong. But things like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, I'm sure at some point TikTok ads will be out there. They already are, but it may not be available unless you're at a certain status. Okay. Those things take money. Be prepared. Start looking at marketing platforms and how much it costs to run a specific platform. If your budget only extends for $50 every couple weeks or every month, that's fine. Put together a marketing campaign and use that $50. Start looking at platforms that you can use not only for free, but ones you can grow on. Okay. My company, Macmillan Professionals, offers a lot of services. You want to know prices? Contact me. Okay. Well, let's talk. I'll do a Zoom meeting with you one on one. I'll come to your business if you want me to. Okay. If you're out of state, yeah, okay, might be a little difficult, but we can do a Zoom meeting. We can absolutely do a Zoom meeting. We can do a video chat if you want. Somehow, okay? I've got all the technology I need at my fingertips to make this happen if you guys are interested. But start doing your research on marketing platforms. Figure out which ones fit your budget, Figure out which ones will give you the most opportunity with the smallest amount of money possible to better help your business grow. And more importantly, and I cannot stress this enough, be consistent. All these top people out there, whether it's on Facebook or TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, whatever it may be, they're consistent with their posting. Okay? Take a look at some of your favorite accounts that you like to follow and look at how many times they post in the course of a day. I'm trying to up mine. You guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm posting 2, 3 times a day on Instagram and Facebook. Okay. I'm trying to get there with TikTok. I have deals in the works right now that if I don't hit a certain level in followers, that deal is going to follow through. Fall through, not follow, fall. I encourage you before our next live, do your own research on marketing platforms and come talk to me if you have any questions. Be prepared to have that discussion the next time we go live. Am I an expert? Absolutely not. I'm learning. I'm learning as you learn. Okay. But I understand that's how my brain works. My wife and I were just having a conversation the other day where I told her that when she tells me she doesn't understand how something in the world of IT works, in my brain, that translates as there's nothing hard about this. Why can't you figure this out? But what comes out and what I say is not a problem. Let me take a look at this. Not everybody can be an expert in this particular field because if everybody was, other industries wouldn't exist. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you could be an IT person, if you could be a marketing expert, if you could be a web designer, then there'd be no need for me or my company. You cannot be an expert in absolutely everything. Okay. It takes time, it takes energy, and it takes the willingness to learn. I don't know everything about geofencing. I'm not an expert in it. Right now, I have a very basic understanding of it, but I'll learn. The point of my company is not for me to make money. The point of my company is to help you succeed in yours. Building a website, maintaining a website, making mild changes to a website, fixing a computer, telling you where to go to get the best computer for the amount of money you have. Helping you succeed is where my business comes into play. Okay. I will never, and I told somebody this the other day, I will never look at somebody and say, um, oh, crud, I just lost my entire train of thought. I will never tell anybody that I can fix your problem right off the bat, that I know exactly what it is, and that there is a very simple solution to that. My experience has told me that you can't possibly know the exact solution for any given problem. I have been marked as the king of obscure solutions, solutions that had nothing to do with the problem or what fixed the problem, and it didn't make any sense. I find them all the time. What I will tell you is that I will take a look at it and I will do my best to fix it. And if I can, great. If I can't, I'll point you in the direction of your next step because of this particular problem. That's all the time that we have for today. I hope you guys will join me next time. I've got to go now, change clothes, start working on getting my office put together so that we can do this in my office next time. You guys have a great day. Really, truly, and make the most of it. Don't ever feel stupid about asking for help. Okay? IT exists the way it does today because we broke it first. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care.